Hello, let's have a real conversation about encouraging influences as opposed to discouraging influences. In our book, Land on Your Feet, Not on Your Face, which is the basis of our Path Forward Leadership Workshop, this is one of the many concepts that we discuss and dive into it at length. It's interesting how sometimes we use words and we don't necessarily really break them down and think what they mean. Encouraging is to give someone courage. Discouraging is to rob them of their courage or discourage them from becoming courageous in the first place. Certainly courage is an important element of leadership. Not reckless courage, not stupid courage, but the courage to step up, to say what needs to be said, to address difficult issues, to put forth new ideas. This all requires courage. Where does that courage come from? And I won't argue the point that some of us maybe are born with a little bit more of it than others, but it really largely comes from the environment in which we live, in which we choose to surround ourselves. So if you want to be a leader, one of the most important questions you need to ask yourself is, what am I surrounding myself with in terms of the people I hang out with, the media and reading that I consume, the types of even activities that I engage in. And so you have a responsibility as a leader to put yourself in an encouraging environment and to resist being put in a discouraging environment. Now, I don't want to just assume that encouragement means rah-rah speeches, cheerleading, motivational speakers. Sometimes the best encouragement is, hey, count to 10, or slow down, or think about this some more. Encouragement doesn't mean always bullying ahead, but encouragement is, yes, you can do this, I've got your back, let's work on this. And sometimes that means slowing down, sometimes that means speeding up. So I'm not looking for motivational speeches here, I'm looking for good friendship, good counsel, good mentorship in your life, so that you can move forward with confidence and courage to address the issues in your organization that you need to. So what this means is that, in the great words of Carl Jung, if you want to grow as a human being, you need to be willing to put some of your relationships at risk. And so one of the really most difficult things about leadership is deciding who you're going to take that journey with and who you can't afford to have on the bus, so to speak, when you're making that journey. So think hard about that. Think hard about your life away from work. Are you surrounded by victims? Are you surrounded by negative people? Are you surrounded by negative influences? If you are, you wouldn't be human if you weren't getting dragged down by that and discouraged by that in some way. So surround yourself as much as possible with encouraging influences and think hard about limiting or eliminating the discouraging influences in your life. This is our book, Land on Your Feet, Not on Your Face. It's a terrific book. We encourage you to read it. It's also the basis of our Path Forward Leadership Workshop, which is an outstanding 15-month-long cohort-based leadership program, which we've been conducting for almost 20 years now. And we are signing up people currently for seats in our leadership programs in the coming months. And there's a link below for you to sign up and get in contact with us to discuss things like encouraging and discouraging influences and many, many other important concepts that build a framework for you as you're building your leadership platform. Thanks very much.